Journalists on the tour of the Tibetan capital, the first group of international reporters allowed into Tibet since anti-Chinese protests broke out there 2 weeks ago. The visit was carefully managed by the Chinese government. Part of Beijing's campaign to show life in Tibet is returning to normal. Yet this outburst by 30 Buddhist monks at Tibet's sacred Jokang temple showed the situation is anything but calm.
They don't trust us. They treat us unjustly. They lock us up and don't allow us to go out.
The monks were talking about China's crackdown on anti-government protesters. The largely peaceful demonstrations started on March 10th, the anniversary of a failed 1959 uprising against Chinese rule. The protests turned violent and peaked on March 14th, with buildings burned and shops looted. There's now a heavy police presence in Tibet. Reporters saw roadblocks and checkpoints. One police officer offered journalists this explanation.
We're just here to apprehend people who have no license or are speeding.
The roughly 24 reporters from organizations like the Wall Street Journal and USA Today were escorted by government officials and police who blamed the Dalai Lama for fomenting unrest. The Dalai Lama has criticized violent protests and urged dialogue with China. Yet the trip wasn't open to all media outlets, including CNN. We are one of several Western news organizations that has become a target of angry Chinese bloggers who believe that our coverage is unfair. The government says the outcry reflects wider public sentiment.
You in the media should all reflect on this public outcry. It is a reaction by all Chinese people against irresponsible and unethical reporting.
After the monks' outburst to international media at the Jokang Shrine, reporters say the area was sealed off by police as China tries to repair its image overseas in the run-up to the Beijing Summer Olympics. Eunice Yoon, CNN, Beijing.